for $120, the JVC KW-R930BTS is one hell of a bargain stereo and more than an upgrade to the factory stereo in your O2 Civic. It gets the job done with all the features that you really need, plus a few unique ones, all while looking great. Inside the box is a wiring harness, external microphone for hands-free calling, hardware, warranty card, instruction manual, and doubled-in stereo. The rear connections include Bluetooth microphone, radio antenna, 2.5 volt RCA preamp outputs for front, rear, and subwoofer, Sirius XM, and wiring harness for power, ground, and speaker. JVC's KW-R930BTS is the updated version of the KW-R910BT and the KW-R920BTS, and it's the best of all three. They completely redesigned the whole stereo, and I'm loving it. The rotary dial was smooth as butter. And it does have a disc slot, so no need to throw out those 3 doors down albums. These JVC stereos are big sellers because of their price, performance, and design, specifically their illumination features. The KW-R930BTS probably has the most unique dual zone color illumination that I've seen, with not only customizable RGB color selection for each zone, but it also has several preset color animations like sunset, flower, ocean, etc. So soothing. The 2-line VA LCD display only has white illumination. For our bilingual customers, the on-screen display menu is now available in Spanish. Use JVC's remote app to control the stereo with your iOS or Android device wirelessly. Bluetooth provides hands-free calling with full access to your phone to receive, send, or end calls. And wireless music playback with tags for tracks and artist names. Connect 2 phones at the same time. There is one front USB port, which also provides music streaming for an iPhone or Android device, as well as 1.5 amp phone charging. Music app sources include Pandora, iHeartRadio, and Spotify, but any music or radio app will work via the Bluetooth audio and USB sources. Use a USB thumb drive to play stored audio files. It is compatible with MP3, WMA, WAV, AAC, and FLAC audio files. The front USB is accompanied by a 3.5mm auxiliary input for audio as well. JVC Streaming DJ lets you stream music from up to 5 Bluetooth-enabled devices. Let's test this thing out for ourselves and see what it actually does. First test, single channel driven at 4 ohms, 40 Hz, 14.59 volts. The waveform was clean at volume 29. Our SMD picked up 18 watts RMS, 9.35 volts of output on the Lumi, while drawing 2.56 amps of current. And 21.9 watts RMS on our HP8903B audio analyzer with 2.21% distortion. Going down to volume 28, distortion dropped to 0.07% and the RMS dipped to 14.29 watts. Single channel driven at 4 ohms, 1 kHz, 14.59 volts. The waveform was clean at volume 29. Our SMD went down to 15 watts RMS, 7.69 volts of output on the Lumi, while drawing 2.51 amps of current, and 22.56 watts RMS on our HP, with 3.19% distortion. Going down to volume 35, distortion dropped to 0.119%, and the RMS dipped to 14.98 watts. Now, 2 channels driven at 4 ohms, 1 kilohertz, 14.58 volts. The waveform was clean at volume 28. Our SMD went to 11 watts RMS, 9.66 volts of output on the Lumi while drawing 3.77 amps of current, and 14.98 watts RMS on our HP with 0.119% distortion. Going up to volume 29, distortion spiked to 4.43%. 2 channels driven at 4 ohms, 40 hertz, 14.57 volts. The waveform was clean at volume 28. Our SMD read 12 watts RMS, 7.52 volts of output on the Lumi, while drawing 30.8 amps of current, and 14.25 watts RMS on our HP, with 0.072% distortion. Going up to volume 29, distortion spiked to 3.96%. Next, we tested the RCA preamp outputs. We increased the stereo volume adjuster to +6, and at volume 32, we got 1.94 volts with 0.18% distortion. Going up to volume 33, distortion spiked up to 8.62%. Finally, frequency response, which was very flat. Overall, the JVC KW-R930BT performed very well, besides the preamp's testing at 2 volts instead of 2.5 volts like JVC claims. The stereo is Sirius XM ready with the SXV300V1 tuner, and steering wheel control ready with the Axxess ASWC1 interface. Links for both of those in the video bio below. The radio tuner features 18 FM and 6 AM preset memory. The stereo does not come with a wireless remote control. Purchase the RM RK52 separately. When it comes to sound quality, JVC's K2 technology reproduces the original master sound of your music by expanding the bitrate and frequency range. Plus, JVC packed plenty of other audio adjustments into the KW-R930BTS for customization. Be sure to go to qualitymobilevideo.com to get all of your car audio and video gear with us today. Links for everything in the video bio below. If you enjoyed this video, go ahead and click that like button, but if you hated it, click the dislike button. Join the conversation below and subscribe to our channel if you're new. Thanks for watching.